the power forward position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 34, Donatas Motiejunas. Starting at the other forward position, standing 6 foot 8, number 3, Doug McDermott. The man in the middle from Florida, number 13, Joakim Noah. At guard, 6'7" from Marquette, number 21, Jimmy Butler. And at guard, 6'3" from Memphis, number 1, Derrick Rose. The head coach for your home team is Tom Thibodeau.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. The Bulls are enjoying this break from the road. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons. So far, no luck against this team. They've dropped both of the games in the previous 2 matchups this season.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher, mentally and physically, if you're going to win on the road.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Ellis is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Chan in at the small forward.
Well, I tell you what, it was the good pick that was set that turned him loose.
And once he got around it, Steve, it was smooth sailing right to the hole.
Well, because of the pick, he had plenty of room. That's why he was able to power down that slam.
Here's the dude. 38 points for him last game against Denver.
And his shot blocking was a major factor in that game, Kevin. 3 blocks, strong presence in the paint.
4 on the clock. The tray. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. The dude's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Denver.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys. They never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Seemed like every time they took a punch, they had a counter.
You'll like this, Steve. Reverse spurtability, we call that. They had any defensive lapses, they immediately made up for it with some instant offense.
And here are the Pistons. Irving passes to Chan. No good on the triple. Pistons on defense. Here's McDermott. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Denver. Monroe dishes to Drummond. Stolen by Noah. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Offensive rebound, Monroe. And he gets it to go. Monroe's got his first points in this one.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Irving against Rose. Butler at the elbow. In the corner, it's McDermott. No good from outside. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Irving attacking. Here's the dude. The hook, and it's good. The Dude's got his second bucket of the night.
Now, you don't see the hook shot too often these days. That was nice.
Outside Rose. They set the screen. Butler sets a screen for Rose. McDermott kicks to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
And there's the call. Chicago the foul. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Chan.
But his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is. I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Rose passes to Butler. The dish to Noah. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Butler missing again. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Suns.
Well, there's no doubt they played well enough to win that game. It truly could have gone either way, Clark.
Well, the lesson in this one is you can't just play well for 3.5 quarters and expect to win. I mean, they didn't close it out the way they should have. That's on them.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Detroit shooting their first free throws of the game.
And over the course of the season, guys, they've shot a very respectable 78% from the line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Madsen, he's checked in for Chicago. Both free throws good from Chan.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Bulls trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
And that one misses. Pistons leading by 3. Drummond with a screen on Butler. Irving attacking. Feeds it to Monroe. Pistons passing it around. The shot's good from Chan. The Dude's got 9.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Rose dishes to Noah. Butler up top. Rose sets the screen for Butler. Shoots the 3. And it's Rose. This time the assist by McDermott. He's got 5.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Ellis, the pass to Chan. Rose with the double team. And a wide open look for Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Pass to Madsen. Over to the wing. McDermott, no one around him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. In low to Monroe. Butler with the steal. Passes to Rose. Butler against Irving. Rose dishes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Butler's got his second bucket.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Hey, guys, they're going under every screen. So let's set more pick and rolls. If they go under the screens, we should have wide open shots.
Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Kyrie Irving, number 1, and of course, Derrick Rose. Pistons leading by 3. Pass to Jan. Rose with the double team. Back to Irving. Here's Drummond. That's good. Drummond's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Irving against Rose. Dishes to Butler. Back to Rose. Kicks it to Butler. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go either for Butler.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Irving passes to Jan. Drummond with it. Averaging 6 points per contest. Drummond the screen. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. To take a look at the Pistons, things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, Chicago. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Well, right now for the Pistons, they've been outstanding so far this season. And, of course, we knew what a great team they have, but that doesn't make it any less impressive. They've really gotten everybody's attention.
Yeah, they're one of the teams that I look forward to watching as a broadcaster. Great talent, but it's the way they play together that's so appealing. Well, probably the right play defensively. I mean, if you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The Bulls have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. Both good from the line that time. Pistons leading by 3. Irving passes to Chan. Boom, he jams it straight down. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
McLemore. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.